Americanism. I mean, that's what it was about in the first place. What's quite strange about that is, contrary to what people think, the Americans are the smallest group that belong to the Bilderberg group. It's probably only about 25% of Americans in the group. The rest come from all over Europe and the rest of the world.
Well, yeah, I think it's mainly Europe and North America. I'm not sure if the Chinese send anybody. They might have started now. But, that's got to be a concern to other countries as well, as, Europeans and North Americans are getting together for this secret meeting.
Yes.
Every year.
Yes. I know that they, it's not so secret as that people don't find out. I know Occupy was there. Occupy, they called it Occupy New World Order. They were there this year. And there's a lot of talk that as soon as Bill Clinton went the following year, certain things took place that they had desired. It does make you wonder just how much power they do wield. I personally don't think they wield as much as we think. One of the reasons that I personally think that is that if you put a bunch of 10 businessmen, for example, on the Apprentice, they wouldn't work together. They'd fight each other. So I'm not too sure about how much they could get done between them. I think there's way too much, too bigger egos and too much going on there. But you never know, I suppose. And all the while they're secret, we won't know, will we? So, okay, what else have we got there? Cryptozoology. Do you do anything of that in the book?
A little bit. I interview some people in the book that are interested in that. Back to the Bilderberg thing, though. This will sound like a far-out sort of idea. There's something I've been thinking about lately. And I've got no evidence for this. This is just interesting speculation. But back to the UFO topic, what are they doing here? I was saying perhaps they've got some sort of interest in our survival. Perhaps they're using us for something. Well, what better way to do that than to infiltrate governments, things like that, governments and business organizations and things, and a secret meeting like the Bilderberg Group might be a good way to do it. It's interesting that the Bermuda Triangle, these 8,000 people that disappeared, you have to ask, where have they gone?
Yes.
Is it possible, what I'm trying to say, is it possible that they could have spread their own sort of population of human beings? And are they, sending them out to groups like the Bilderberg Group?
Okay.
I know that's a pretty far out idea, but it's something I've been thinking about a little bit.
There's never any problem with just throwing something out there that's far out. Who knows? If we don't know something, we can be as far out as we like. I'll join you on that. What about then that the 8,000 people? What about this? This is aliens. Let's say they are aliens, and they need a human body to inhabit before they can come join our life, shall we say, join our world. So a little place like the Bermuda Triangle just gives them a constant stream of people that they can take, inhabit, and then filter back into public life or wherever they want. And as you say, maybe the Bilderberg Group, who knows? Maybe everybody in the Bilderberg Group were aliens. All right, I'm getting silly now, Richard, forgive me. We don't know, though, do we?
No, we don't know, but until they tell us what they're doing, we're going to come up with crazy theories about these things.
Well, yeah, I have to say that their general statements. I mean, there's a website that says that it's what is it? It's the Bilderberg Group, the official website. That made me laugh. Oh, sorry, the Bilderberg Meetings, the official website. Now, I'm not sure how official that is, but on that site they say that the preface of the meeting has no purpose other than to allow participants to speak their minds openly and freely. Also, somebody who wrote a book about the Bilderberg Group, Daniel Esterlin, he said the fact that the Bilderberg Group does not get its own way just proves that it is not a shadow world government, that it is just a networking group. So you never know whether these people are so powerful, you don't know whether they're just having that kind of thing put out, by whoever will do their deeds, I suppose.
It is interesting that people like Bill Clinton and Tony Blair go to this meeting, and then they become leader of the Labour Party, President of the United States.
Yes.
it's interesting that it's not just important people that are going there, it's people that are not important and become important after they leave. Now,
well, they say, again, I'm just picking this up from the research that I've done over the past week or so. They say that the group is the group. They are members and they turn up to these meetings every year. But then they invite certain people. So a lot of these people aren't necessarily part of the group. And sometimes people have only been once. But the kind of list of people who have been there or become regulars, obviously David Rockefeller, he was the original, Henry Kissinger, Bill Clinton, Gordon Brown, Angela Merkel, Donald Rumsfeld, Rupert Murdoch, of course, you know, senators, congressmen, I mean, all sorts of people have been, been involved here. Now, Richard, stick with us for a second, and I'll tell you for why, because one of our regular listeners who has quite a vested interest in the whole Bilderberg thing is on the line. Let's just take a call, and she probably got a question for you. Good evening, Sharon. Welcome to TRE.
Hello, Kenny. Good evening. Yeah, I'm with the interviewee on this. Thank you for letting me on. If you look at the monetary system, we have the Rothschild monetary system. They do run the world. They do run. The monetary system is at the essence of this disaster that we have at the moment. They run that. They're in charge of that. And as the interviewee said, a lot of these well-known names go in as guests and come out as well-known people to carry out, under the guise of a socialist or somebody who appears to be innocent, some quite nasty things. And the other thing they do is, not to mention the food chain, I've forgotten what I was going to say now, but oh God, sorry Ken, I've gone off.
It's okay, don't worry about it, it's fine.
But they really do run the world. Ken Clark is another one. The Duke of Edinburgh is another one, which is why I've got no time for the royal family, which is why I was interested in what John rang up about earlier on, the video about the unlawful killing. There's an awful lot that we don't know about. And I went to a German lady's birthday party yesterday. She was 70, and there was a group of 7 of us there, all German except for my husband and I, and they knew about this and were interested in it. And I'm finding that an increasing number of people are catching on to this, and I'm hoping over time things will change. But did you say the Occupy movement are part of the Bilderberg group, Kenny?
No, I'm saying that they're not so secret as they can't be found, because the Occupy group was there this year.
Yes.
I've seen pictures of them there.
Were they really, though? I mean, I do believe that.
Well, they were out there, and one of the people who's quite a well-known voice for, shall we say, conspiracy theory type websites, he was there. He's quite a famous name, and he was there leading them, and it was Occupy New World Order. And there's photographs. There's photographs of people leaving in cars, and they're trying to hide their faces. So it wasn't so secret as their meeting couldn't be seen.
I wonder if it's part of the same Occupy movement, because when people say conspiracy, I always think that what the mainstream media are feeding is conspiracy.
Yes.
That actually what goes on behind the scenes is the truth, and that what we're all being fed on a day-to-day basis is conspiracy. But thanks for letting me have my say. Anyway.
No, that's a very good point, actually, Sharon. Yes, no, I take your point. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for calling. Sorry to leave you dangling there, Richard, but you heard that, and Sharon, she has, very serious doubts and worries about the Bilderberg group. I guess you pretty much concur with what she said, really?
Yeah, absolutely.
So many people seem to have got involved, and they kind of bring them into their fold and then send them out to do their bidding, and all the while it's secret. That's going to be something that we're not really happy with. Richard, I had so many other questions for you, but we really have run out of time. But thank you so much for joining us. It's been fascinating. Let me just remind people, your name is Richard Thomas. Your book is Para News. I wish you every success with it, and I hope it goes well for Christmas.
Yeah, it's okay to plug my website.
Oh, please do. Tell us the site, please.
Well, if people would like a signed copy of Para News, they can get one from my website, which is richardthomas.eu.
richardthomas.eu. Okay, I'll do that again at the end of the show, Richard. Thank you very much.
I'm not a
.eu.
fan of the European Union. It's just that that was the only one left.
Yeah.
Sort of Orwellian look at the website.
Absolutely. You take what you can get. Richard, I'm sure we'll speak again. Thank you so much for your time, and have a great Christmas, my friend.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
Cheers. Bye-bye.